What's up guys, welcome back to episode 16 of the Import Tuna Challenge series here on the Banter Gaming channel. And so last episode we completely cleared out Shinjuku. So now we can return to Shinkanjo. See if we can lure out Azure Sniper. So I think we'll start... where should we start? Start our Ariak. Still don't know how to say it. Guess you can't blame me really, but you know. Maybe there was voice acting at least for the stages, then I'd know. Right, so who's this green fellow? Jet Skater. This guy's a wanderer, I don't know what he wants. I think he's like appear on a certain day maybe. Oh well, wherever he wants. We've obviously got it. It's got a quick 180. Unfortunately no 180 is quick enough for an Impreza. They just don't have the horsepower to do so. So I believe the 180's max horsepower is around 400 and something or other. And I've got 420, so yeah. Oh. Alright, so he's not going to be a problem. Which is good. Hopefully we'll we won't see Azure Sniper for another, like, I don't know, maybe an hour or something. Still got to beat everyone here, but we can at least find some pretty good races around here. So there's this tuning garage crew who all have pretty highly modified cars, and they're pretty cool to race with. Because the leader has a Supra, and his team sticker will actually make the Supra, the nickname when you drive the Supra, become the C1 Master. Which, yeah, I'd like that. Well, it's the one I use all the time anyway, so I'll definitely use that for this. And also you have Strong Formation, who have, I believe, 11 members, and one of their PA battles, you race 4 of them one after the other. So it's, you know, very team-orientated team, because they're all just American footballers. American football being, I guess what we'd call hand egg, because it's not football, it's hand egg. Football is what the Americans call soccer. Oh, okay. We're already racing these multi groups of people. So yeah, you can sort of see what they're up to. They sort of race you with one person, and the next person shows up. Oh. I'd like an Evo, it's just I've sort of missed the boat on that one. Well, I could still buy it, but you know, it's not the sort of car I want to finish the game with. Especially since using chase cam on it, it's really, really impossible to see what's in front of you. Oh. It's my own fault, I could just use this view, but could you really see yourself watching a video where all you see is this? Oh, I sure can't. I can't play a game like this. It's like, oh, I'm just watching the road. I'd rather watch the back of the car at least. At least look at something. See another Strong Formation guy. This one, ooh, he's driving an old Supra. That's pretty fancy. So he's got the Ford Mustang taillights. which are part of the Ford Mustang conversion kit for the car. So if you haven't seen my other series on my own channel, basically what I did is I had pretty much showed you every single aero kit for this old Supra. And what there's 2 normal looking body kits that are actually designed for a Supra. And then there's 3 conversion kits, one of which is a wide body. The wide body turns the car into a Ferrari Testarossa, complete with the rear light grills and the deep side vents. And the 2 regular kits, one turns into a Mustang, the other turns into Knight Rider, the Trans Am Knight Rider, not the new one, which is actually a Mustang. Oh, we've done wrong formation now. Okay. So you get a choice of either Trans Am or a Mustang, normal kits. Unfortunately, with the Knight Rider Trans Am, you don't get the flashing lights, but you do at least get the light bar. So you can just sort of add an LED underglow to it, and you sort of get the same effect. It's close enough for me, at least. Alright. So we've got someone to race now. Who's this? Second Chance. I forget if these guys are actually good or not. Don't think they are. Yeah, they're not very good. See if we can just dive in between there. There we go. Bit of a showboating there. So this is the Rainbow Bridge, famous in Japan, or at least to the street racers, I guess. I don't know what relevance it has to regular people, but yeah, sort of a landmark for racers. Like, I raced to the Rainbow Bridge, and that's where the Rainbow Bridge is. So apparently these roads are pretty much modelled on the real ones. They're adjusted slightly, I guess, for game use, but you know, pretty much the layout is pretty much the same. Right, so we're on the Wangan now. So when I said lapping the C1, the Shinkanjo, I really meant lapping the Shinkanjo. Well, this is now lap 2. Alright, Angry Martyr in a 180. Let's go in this view. It's like a really bad YouTube video. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you. Oh shit. That wasn't very nice. Oh dog, I have nice look. Oh yeah. That was terrible. There's so many YouTube videos like that where people street race and just say the most ridiculous things. Alright, so let's just again hitting the march. That's a new drinking game, I guess. Every time I hit a march, you take a zip. Or a shot, whichever you can do at the moment. Who's that? Oh, I could have raced him. Oh. I'll wait up for him, actually. There we go. Alright, just wait up for this guy to catch up. Meanwhile, I'll have some Coke. Very nice. Cheap Coke. It's not real Coke. It's cola. Freeway cola from Lidl. Bit of a plugging there. If you like to sponsor us, Lidl, you may. I absolutely love your Coke. Your cola, rather. That's my thing. So I don't drink real Coke all that often. You know, I drink it when I can, but you know, in the house it's mostly all just cheap cola. It's just like the best tasting cola for me. Actually, it's nicer than Pepsi, I think. At least I think it's nicer than Pepsi anyway. I know there's a big Pepsi versus Coke war, and it'd only be worse if there was like a cheap cola alternative being thrown into the fight. Anyway, so we've got Mocking Saint. Mocking Saint, is that? I'm not sure what that even means. But you know, it's not too hard to beat. You know, I think if I was to do like a proper hard mode series, it would be with an RX-8. I forget the Arista, that gets like 650 horsepower by the end of the game. An RX-8 will forever just be terrible in this game. You can do like as much tuning as you want, it'll always try and slide, it'll always try and, you know, just drift. Also, it's not very fast in a straight line either. 440 something horsepower. So yeah, it's not exactly the quickest car. Looks good, very practical, but it's not the best car in the world. In this game, at least. It's quite nice in real life, at least. Not in the game. Genki seems to favour the Impreza Skyline Supra a lot more in this game. I know in TXL 0 they heavily favoured the Viper. That thing was just ridiculous. It had no turbo, yet it had like nearly 1,000 horsepower. So it was, you know, it wouldn't suffer from long distance driving as much as the turbo cars would. So it's really good to have. And there are ways of obtaining it really, really early on. So it was like one of those easy win cars. Right, so this is the tuning factory guides I was telling you about. I think it's Akihara Speed Factory. Anyway, if I didn't cut the guy up, or if he wasn't driving an RX-8, he would have been quite the opponent. But yeah, these guys are pretty good. My favourite team, just because the team sticker gives the Supra the C1 Master name. Alright, got no one to race anyway, so head back to the garage. Ooh, Blast Spirit. And we've got 13 million credits. Now, if I have to remind you again, this game, even though I have millions of credits, cars are worth millions themselves. It's because, you know, they haven't converted the yen down to dollars or anything. They've just given us, you know, the yen amount. So this car would really be about 50,000 instead of 5 million. Oh yeah, this will be mine soon. This will be mine soon. Not sure what colour yet. Maybe purple. BanterGaming purple. Oh, and just to tease shafts, because I could click buy if I wanted 2 shafts, but I'm not gonna, because it infuriates you when I do that. Or so he said on the MSN, which isn't actually MSN anymore. They've merged with Skype. But I use a client called Trillium, which doesn't really need to merge with Skype. So yeah, we've got 3 out of 11 for strong formation. As you can see, I believe at least 4 of these guys are just one opponent, and they sort of come after you one after the other. And got this guy, a couple of Shinkanjo guys, and obviously the leader. Road Concerto, still got to beat those. Second Chance, halfway through those. ME. Well, I'm not sure what ME means. It's they're not ME, they're ASF. Oh well. So we got the bosses. As your sniper, right there. Actually, we've got a fair bit to do. I think I end the episode here. And we're actually exactly a third through the game now, so... I don't know, this might not be such a long series actually. I was sort of expecting it to be 60, 70 episodes, but, you know, I guess because actually, instead of 15 minutes, I do like half an hour episodes, so I guess that's why. It's obviously short in terms of episodes, obviously like the same length of time, but, you know. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this this episode, and I will see you guys in episode 17.